Hi, this is Gary. Welcome to day 19 of Inkvent. So here I've got the Diamine Inkvent calendar. Let's jump on in. Day 19, here we go. Over on the left hand side. Let's get in and see what's in there. So what have we got? Festive Joy. It looks like a purple coloured label. Let's just move this out of the way. I'm just going to quickly take off the wrapper. So here we have Festive Joy. Nice purple looking label. On the side, unfortunately I scratched it when I was taking off the wrapper, but that's a standard ink. Let's fetch in the swatch card. So here we go, as usual, using that colouring swatching card. First tool, Pilot Parallels with a 6mm blade on it. There we go, just dip it in, I'll do that again. And here comes the ink. So quite a nice purple there. Trying to remember not to press as hard on the card. That's unfortunately one of the things I tend to do. I'm quite heavy-handed, so I often press really hard on these cards and end up digging into it. One final dip in, so I can put quite a heavy amount in the middle, and then one single pass down the side. Yeah, I'm not sure how to describe it. I know it's a purple, but I don't know if I've got anything similar to it. It's, to me, tending towards the violet side of purple, I think. Fetching now the Serendipity dip pen. This has got a broad Yoho nib on it. So we've got Diamine. Can't have got much ink. And we have dipped again. Diamine Inkvent 2021. Day number 19. I'm amazed how fast this month is going. It's called Festive Joy. Oh, no, I don't have to dip again. Festive Joy. There we go. Just going to pop this to one side to allow it to dry. So I'll fetch in now my Tomoe River notepad. This is an endless recorder notepad and the paper Tomoe River 68 GSM. So I'm going to give this pen a really good dip. Hopefully that will then give that nib more of a soak. So we're up to day 19. Can't spell today. Day 19. Festive Joy. Now I've really soaked the nib, which is why this looks more on the black side, I think. Drying times, there's immediate. 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute. And after a minute, well, that's nice and dry there. Let's do a writing sample. Now, I did re-dip the pen before I started doing this. What I'm noticing with this ink is it seems to either dry off really quickly on the pen. Could be the pen. I mean, there is a pool there at the back. Now, I do clean this pen by pulling the nib after each time I use it. So maybe I've not got it positioned quite right, but I don't know. I need to look at that. I think I need to get this ink into an actual fountain pen to be able to better decide what to do with it. So let's clear this off. Whilst it's drying, we'll take a look at the other items for today. So, next item on the agenda. The Star Wars, the Mandalorian, The Child Advent Calendar. Day 19. Where are you? Day 19. Right up at the top. Let's fetch that down a little bit. Let's just get into this one. Let's see what we've got today. The Force is strong with this child. I think it was. I don't know if you've seen The Mandalorian. It's on Disney Plus. If you haven't, I really do think it's well worth seeing. It's quite enjoyable. And there we've got some holly leaves. That's put to one side for my wife. Next, we take a look at the Her bag. My wife's been doing this for me. She does me a gift a day. So let's see what's in here today. Oh, it's a Marvel notebook of some sort. And it's Spider-Man. I remember, going back a lot of years as a kid, getting the Spider-Man comic and reading that and really loving it. This is very similar to the Mandalorian one that I got the other day. So it's same paper, I think. I think it must be from the same place. Lined paper. Let's see, what have we got in the front? In the front there, we've got Spider-Man. And in the back, we've got the same picture. I love these notepads because the paper is really fountain pen friendly. So looking forward to getting into that one. Okay, the inks have dried. Let's fetch back the notepad. Here we go. So we'll start by looking at the swatch. There we are. Got that gorgeous purple colour. I don't know, maybe it's just the way I'm seeing this, but it looks like there's a slight gold sheen where I've gone heavier. I don't know if that comes over on the camera at all. Let's take a look at the chromatography. Here we go. So at the bottom is blue. We're coming then into a nice band of purple. Then at the top, we've got this gorgeous pink fringe coming through as well. So let's look at our comparisons. So like I said in the beginning, I thought there might be some hints of violet in there. And when we look at this, yes, the Diamine Violet is a lot lighter, but I think it's in that same tonal family. Next one I'm going to fetch in, it's by Van Diemen, and it's Van Diemen Twilight Mist. Again, this is a less saturated colour, and I think this is tending more towards the blue end of the spectrum rather than this gorgeous purple. And finally, just straighten it up, Noodler's North African Violet. Again, not quite a match, but I think of the three we've just looked at, this one's the closest to it. Quick look at the writing. As I said at the top, that's where it was fresh out of the nib, so it was a lot darker. I had re-dipped it on this Grumpy Wizards, but as we go through, it seems to be getting more into that purple side. And it's quite a dark purple when I see it there. Just going to try this. I'm not sure if it's just because it's dark, but I think I see hints of that gold coming through as well on there. So quite an interesting ink that I need to get into a pen to really explore it. So this is Diamine Inkvent 2021 Day 19 Festive Joy.